Girl, you are picture perfect vision.
Hey y'all, we're here with Erro Roberson, Inspire Magazine. Just got done doing the show, first show on the Mr. Nice Guy tour.
Indeed.
Yeah, so my first question is, how does this new album, Mr. Nice Guy, differentiate from past 7 albums you've done?
Just a growth process, but I'll probably say that it might be a little more humorous than the previous albums. In fact of you know, we're real silly on stage, as you see, but I think it captured a little bit in the album, and then also I think in that whole frame of mind might have opened us up to writing about some stuff that we might not have written about before. Okay. So I don't know if it's the most different album I could possibly do from my growth process, but I definitely think that it's a difference in what I did before to what I was writing. I think I dove deeper in stories as well. But the main thing I think separates is the humor. There's a humor side to this album that wasn't really on the previous albums.
Okay. One of our favorite videos we've already got on the blog is Picture Perfect. And during that video, you and Phonte seem to have like that nice synergy, you know, that brothers type relationship on the track, just back and forth. How did you end up getting with Phonte to record that single?
Well, I mean, I think the synergy there because we're like-minded in a lot of ways, and we're brothers in general, beyond music. But musically, man, he really complements what I think and what I do. So, you know, funny enough, for the last, I would think at least 3 albums of mine, we've always kind of shared information. Yo, check this song out, what you think? So, you know, I sent him a lot of the new album off of just getting his opinion. If he wanted to get on something, by all means. And that was the song he was like, yo, man, I want to get on this joint. So it was easy, man. It was easy. I mean, this is probably the 4th or 5th thing we've collaborated on. And I'm looking forward to collaborating another joint with him. I mean, just really, he's just one of the most talented dudes I know.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? Really, really most talented dudes I know. So he just took the song, he brought the song up to another level. You know what I mean? And then shooting the video just even more, you know, that's I think the 2nd video we shot together and stuff like that. Real funny dude, man, good energy, so it was really easy shooting with him.
Yeah, during the show, I was like, man, you know, y'all's band with Zoe, I think would be crazy, or Nicolay, some type of hybrid in between there. You think that might be a possibility one day?
I hope so, man. You know, let's put it out there in the atmosphere, man. You know, that we can sit down and do an album together, we do a tour together. I enjoy what we got right now. If we can expand them more, I'll be more than willing, you know, to try. Especially with, you know, like Zoe, his team is just brilliant. You know what I mean? Zoe and Nicolay, and even like there's a brother, Mr. Porter, Janelle Porter from Detroit, working on this new album, and I met him through Phonte.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So it's crazy. I mean, whether it's, you know, also just new music, whether we talk about Thundercat or Kitten, whatever. It's always funny that we'll almost be calling each other at the same time. Yo, you heard this? But man, I heard that joint. You know, it's like, it's just crazy, man. We just really see things in the same light. So I think making an album or touring that would be real easy. Okay.
Well, growing up, I know me and my pops used to ride around the maze all the time. And I wasn't alive to see a Marvin Gaye. I wasn't alive to experience a Teddy Pendergrass. Or Prince, really. I was too young for Prince, but I can honestly say tonight I got that Marvin Gaye-like experience of my lifetime. You know what I'm saying? Like ladies going crazy. I'm talking, like you said, basically like possibly dry humping in the audience, doing crazy stuff. Who were some of your influences musically growing up when you were, you know, aspiring to be what you are now?
I mean, everybody you named, you know, I really studied them, you know, a great deal. Stevie Wonder had to be up on the top for me. A Tribe Called Questions up on the top for me. In a gospel group called Commission. On the 3 main ones, but then Michael Jackson was just a staple in the house. You know what I mean? Terrence and Darby opened my eyes to a lot of stuff, lyrically, musically, and then like Bill Withers, I related to him a lot. Like when I looked at him, I felt, for where I was doing my career and the age I was doing, I wasn't like 19 years old when I started putting albums out. I really related to how Bill Withers' approach was. So I mean, there's so many, Donny Hathaway, I mean, the list can go on, man. Like, from Sade to Sting to even just venturing off to other genres of like Radiohead, man. I'm a huge Radiohead fan.
Oh yeah, I wouldn't expect that.
Oh yeah. Like this, to me, I look at them as soul music just as much as I look at, you know, Sade. You know what I mean? I look at it a lot, and I pull from all those things. I try to study a lot of them, but there's too many to name, man. I mean, we were just music junkies, man. Like I said, driving around in the car with your father. I remember the stuff we played. I remember playing, bringing the cassette tape of Purple Rain in my father's car.
Man, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like driving to North Carolina and say, Pop, you gotta check this out, man. This album's crazy. And him will get in the car with some new album as well. So it was always something, man. Even like, you know, these one-hit wonders or people who had like real long careers, I was studying them all.
Okay, cool. Well, yeah, because I know I think the first time I heard you was on DJ Spinner's like Intergalactic tape.
Butterfly Girl. Yeah. Great song.
And so now I know you sprinkled in a few DJ Jamad tapes every now and then. We just kicked it with Daryl from Muse Music, so we definitely have been following your career. Let's see, what did I want to ask? When it comes to the women, when it comes to making a woman feel like she's the only one in a stadium full of women, like how do you get that confidence? Like, is it taught? Did you practice in front of the mirror? Just you?
It's a lot of stage time.
Yeah.
It's a lot of. I mean, you know, I majored in musical theater at Howard University, and I think that helped me a tremendous deal. Like not only just from being comfortable on stage, but also just writing in general. Because all of it is character development. You know what I mean? It's like whether you're playing someone sad, then for this moment you ought to be sad. If you're playing somebody who just got their throwback, you know, Cadillac cleaned off and they drive it to a barbecue, you got that same vibe and hustle. Like you literally can role play and be whoever you want on stage. But we've been doing it for so long, performing so many shows. I do a monthly show in New York called Soul Village, where I host and I showcase other acts, and you know we've been doing that for 9 years, once every month for 9 years. And, you know that stage alone has helped me realize that it wasn't about trying to be cool. It's more about trying to be comfortable and being real.
Yeah.
And finding something people can relate to. I remember a long time ago I used to try to make sure I do the right moves, right. Man, you know what I mean? If I got there wearing boots or sneakers or whatever, it's all about making sure that that song sounds right, the mood is right, and people feel a connection. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's the main thing, man. Like it's just getting comfortable on stage. And I couldn't tell you how many shows I've done in my life, let alone over like the last 10 years. It's you know, hundreds of shows. So I think it's just a comfortability. Okay.
Well, my last question is: let's say hypothetically, from one light-skinned brother to another,
movement's coming back.
We're coming back. What if you have a guy who's kind of timid, his game's lackluster, he's got the aphrodisiacs at the crib, he brought his girl over, he's trying to make a move. Out of all the music you've done, out of all the CDs, which CD do you recommend to him to seal the deal? Out of all 8.
I mean, I would tell him to make a mixtape of the ballads, because you gotta do whatever. But if I gotta name one album, I mean, each album has something, but you need one of the more ballad heavies. This album has ballads, but it's more. This album is probably more up-tempo than any of the other albums I had. Probably the most ballad heavy album would be Esoteric, the first album, or the 4th album, Appetizer. They really can't go wrong, man. I mean, even with this, you know what I was actually telling them is the new album. There's a lot of songs, like a song called Fall, that should almost be looked at as like an up-tempo ballad. You know what I mean? So I'll tell them throw that on, dim the lights down, and you know roll the dice.
That's what's up, man. I'm gonna keep that in the mental library. You know what I'm saying? No doubt. Well, I appreciate the interview.
Oh, then were you timid?
That's me. I didn't try to give that away, but you know, that's me.
Ladies, man, you know, take it easy, man. When he throw the music on, you know, enjoy the night, man. What's up, y'all? This is your boy Eric Roberson, and I'm chilling out with Inspire Magazine. And please check out more information at thecoldbutterfly.com.